Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. For the 12th straight year, ESPN came out with their NBA rank, this for the 2022-23 season, in which they rank who they believe to be the 100 best players in the NBA for the upcoming season. I won't go over the whole list, but the Greek Freak was first and the Joker was second. So in this video, I'm going to name 10 of the biggest snubs in my eyes. 10 guys who did not make the top 100. So I'll name 80 to 100 so you guys can decide if any of the guys I name or someone else should have been on over them. So number 80, Karis LeVert. Number 81, Josh Giddey. Number 82, Paolo Banchero. Number 83, Aaron Gordon. Number 85, Jonas Valanciunas. Number 85, Jordan Clarkson. Number 86, Kristaps Porzingis. Number 87, Malcolm Brogdon. Number 88, Jusuf Nurkic. Number 89, Mike Conley. Number 90, Buddy Hield. Number 91, Anthony Simons. Number 92, Christian Wood. 93, D'Angelo Russell. 94, Brandon Clark. 95, Keegan Murray. 96, Seth Curry. 97, Kevin Love. 98, Mitchell Robinson. 99, Grant Williams. And 100, Bogdan Bogdanovic. So here's 10 of the biggest snubs in my eyes. I will name the players in alphabetical order by last name. So first, Bojan Bogdanovic, formerly the Utah Jazz, traded yesterday to the Detroit Pistons after spending the past 3 seasons with Utah. In that time, he averaged 18.4 points, including 18.1 last season. Shot 38.7% from deep on 6.8 attempts last season. Excellent foul shooter, 88% in his time with Utah. Was the second best scorer on some excellent Utah teams, at least in the regular season, only behind Donovan Mitchell. Second, not as much of an offensive player, but definitely a superb role player, Dorian Finney-Smith with the Dallas Mavericks. Last season, his 6th all with Dallas, posted career high of 11 points per game, while also averaging 4.7 rebounds and over a steal per game. The past 2 seasons, he has shot just shy of 40% from deep, while attempting up over 5 per game. Just an excellent defender as well, and with Jalen Brunson off the team, may be asked to score a little more next season. We have Joe Harris, Brooklyn Nets. Now, Joe Harris only played 14 games last season. Will be coming back from injury. Why Joe Harris? He is one of the game's elite shooters. In 2018-19, led the NBA shooting 47.4% from deep. 2020-21, shot 47.5% from three-point territory. In his 6 seasons with Brooklyn, 44.2% from three-point land. In 2019-20 and 2020-21, he averaged over 14 points a game. With so many offensive threats on the Nets, at least when they play Durant and Kyrie Irving, Joe Harris spreads the defense and gives Durant and Irving a little more room because they cannot leave Harris. Next, another somewhat injury-plagued player, that being Gordon Hayward of the Charlotte Hornets, an all-star in 2016-17. Hayward has spent the last 2 seasons with the Hornets, but has only played 93 games total. Last season did see a dip in his numbers, 15.9 points, 4.6 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and a steal, but shot 39.1% from three-point territory, 41.5% the previous season. Gordon Hayward can basically do it all on offense when healthy, but again, has had the injury bug of late. Kyle Kuzma of the Washington Wizards, a champion with the Lakers in the bubble, spent his first season with the Wizards last year. In 66 games, averaged 17.1 points, 8.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and nearly a block per game. Kuzma has shot mostly around league average from three-point territory, 34.1% last year. Also not the greatest defender, but has become a very solid rebounder, playing mostly power forward and some small forward for the Wizards. Next, Brook Lopez of the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez doesn't put up the scoring numbers that he did previously in his career with the New Jersey/Brooklyn Nets, but last season only played in 13 games, but came back for the playoffs. Averaged 12.4 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 1.2 blocks in his 13 regular season games with Milwaukee. What Lopez does now, though, is extend the defense because he is a 7-footer who can drain the 3-point shot, and he is a force at the rim. Hard for opposing offensive players to score on him at the basket. He did make an all-defensive team in the 2019-20 season. Norman Powell of the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, Powell played just 5 games for the Clippers before going down with injury after being traded from the Portland Trailblazers, but averaged 21.4 points in those 5 games. Combined with his time with Portland, 45 games last year, averaged 19 points a game. In the 2020-21 season, he averaged 18.6 points per contest. And in 3 of the last 4 seasons, he shot at least 40% from deep. In the year he didn't, 2019-20, he shot 39.9%. Another Charlotte Hornet, Terry Rozier. Rozier has become an excellent secondary scorer for the Hornets. May be asked to score even more with Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges likely to... No, Miles Bridges. Sorry, Miles Bridges. Still unsigned due to his off-the-court trouble. Terry Rozier last season averaged 19.3 points, 4.3 rebounds, 4.5 assists. Very similar to the 20.4 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 4.2 assists he averaged in 2020-21. An above-average three-point shooter. Rozier has made over three-pointers a game over the last 2 seasons. Colin Sexton, now of the Utah Jazz. Colin Sexton only played in 11 games before getting hurt for Cleveland last season, but in 2020-21, in 60 games, Sexton averaged 24.3 points, 4.4 assists, while shooting a very solid 47.5% from the field, 37.1% from deep. Colin Sexton, not a great defensive player though, but with the Utah Jazz somewhat devoid of talent, Sexton may be able to score quite a bit for the Utah Jazz this upcoming season. And last, Gary Trent Jr. of the Toronto Raptors. Raptors starting 5 played a ton of minutes. Trent was a part of that in his 70 games last season, averaged 18.3 points, 2.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.7 steals. Has shot 38.5% from deep in 2020-21 and 38.3% from three-point territory in past season, and that was over 7.6 attempts combined over the last 2 seasons. A very good foul shooter as well. Gary Trent Jr. also provides a lot of effort on the defensive end, and it's just turns 24 on January 18th. So those are 10 of the biggest snubs. Do you believe any of those guys should have made the top 100? A few other snubs that I thought about including Franz Wagner, PJ Tucker, Nicholas Batum, Herbert Jones, Lou Dort, DeAndre Hunter, Jabari Smith Jr. Only 2 rookies were included, Paolo Banchero and Keegan Murray. John Wall, he missed all of last season. Rockets did not play him, but put up pretty good numbers in 2020-21. Slow-mo, Kyle Anderson, Wendell Carter Jr., just to name a few. So who do you think was the biggest snub from ESPN's NBA rank? Is there anyone I didn't name that you believe should have been included? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.